Fine. They're getting a bit more challenging now. The hard work's getting put in, the exam dates are getting closer, so yeah, it's a challenge. BSL, I love the course. I love the tutor. She's funny. The group that I'm with, a lot of them I was with in year one, but some came in year two, and we gel. I like the fact that every lesson is different, and it's like speaking a second language. It's completely mind-blowing sometimes. I've always been quite good at English. I've always enjoyed it. So I like learning new techniques, learning how to write things properly, how to punctuate things effectively. It's fun. The support is brilliant. I can't fault. I've never had to. I mean, I've been late with homework, or I've not been able to complete homework before, and it's, you know, don't worry about it, it's not an issue. And if I catch up, then it'll be marked late. You know, it's never an issue. But I know that if I was ever struggling, if my son went to hospital and I couldn't come in for a month, I know that I wouldn't have to leave the course. The support would be put in place for me so that I would be able to complete the course even with missing that time. Because we have email addresses for the tutors. Obviously we've got the centre number and the support's there. I also like the feedback. You know, so if I do, not so much do something wrong, but if I do something that could be developed, or, you know, she's teaching me how to develop things to, you know, in the end exam to sort of maximise everything that I write to get a higher mark. Yeah, level 3 BSL, I want to do that, but that's not offered with the service because it's level 3, so I'd have to go out of the service to do that, but I don't want to leave the service, so even if I go and do level 3 somewhere, I'll still be here doing something. Not decided what yet. I quite like the autism course. I quite like the look of that. Plus that'd help. I have an autistic son, so I'd like to work in a special needs school. I would like to take BSL as high as I possibly could, and hopefully, you know, one day be able to be an interpreter. But I think I'd like to do that in schools. I was passing, and it was literally, I was just driving past. I was actually trying to cut traffic out on Barnsley Road and drive through, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to go in. And I came in and I asked about what courses there were, and that was the first time I'd ever been in this building for myself, because my son used to come for music studies. And I think I came in on the Tuesday and I walked away with an enrolment form filled in. I had to come back the following week to do an assessment for maths and English, and I went straight on to the functional skills, maths and English, and then I ran them at the same time as support teaching. So I think I did 5 courses in my first year. I'd say come down and inquire. You know, even if you're not 100% that you want to do it, just come and speak to somebody. They'll be able to tell you, you know, what courses are on offer, in which centres, so, you know, they work round you. But yeah, speak to somebody, come and speak to somebody. Don't just sit at home and think, oh yeah, well, it's something that I'd like to do. Do it. It's the best thing I've ever done, sort of in my adult life. Apart from my kids, obviously. But I wish I'd done it sooner. I wish I'd come and inquired sooner, because I sat for years, about 3 years. Yeah, I think I'm going to go. But I always missed the September deadline, and I thought, well, there's no point in going now, I'll wait until next September. I didn't realise that they start courses sort of throughout the year. Some don't run for the full 34 weeks, some will run for 20 or 18, and I didn't realise that. And plus it's a good way to meet people. There is always a friendly face here.